Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial we will use ESP32 with the Neopixel LED strip. Neopixel is an RGB LED strip, so it can blink different colors at the same time. So we are using this strip in this project. So we connect this strip with our cell phone and change the colors and different modes. So the ESP will follow these instructions and the LED strip will blink as we selected in our cell phone. So the application of this project is like we can use this project in changing our vehicle or automobiles LED indicators. Other than that, we are also used as a bar light in our room or anything else. So hopefully you would like the work, so move towards the demo. Hopefully you would like our demo. So moving towards the code part. Here in code we have two parts, like two files. One is the main.cpp, it's the main code, and second is index.html. In index.html we have a layout file and some JavaScript, so we can get values from the layout to the ESP32. And this file is hosted from an ESP32. So first we will discuss the HTML part. So we have two libraries, async TCP and asynchronous web server. After that we have a raw file of HTML. Okay, in this we have some styles like HTML, body style, top navigation, content. These are just the CSS files. Okay, after that we have a header file of configuration, configure your device on the top of it. If I go to the configure your device. Okay, after that we have a drop down menu, and here we just give the values of the modes like blink, solid, rainbow, or these are the drop downs. After that we have a color picker, and next one is we have a save button. On save button click we have a function called post data function. If we move towards a post data function, first we will get a value of color. After that we will get a value of a drop down menu that we selected. So after that, getting the value from the text boxes, we just pass these values to the send request. Okay, and after a successful send data we are just display an alert of a successful save. So this is it for the HTML part. Now moving towards the main code. In the main code we have included Arduino library. After that we are using fast LED, then Wi-Fi, then asynchronous. These are just we can finish it out. After that we have an Arduino JSON and preferences. After that we have some values, constant input parameters like the input value that is coming from the HTML file. After that we have a username and password. Actually this is used for the security purposes. Whenever you will go to the IP, first you will have to enter the password, username and password. If this is the same as we have saved in ESP, then it will go further to the page from where you can change the colors and change the modes. So there is another credentials of SSID and password. These are the actual you can say that soft AP like a hotspot. If I go to here like rig jazz, it will come as a color picker, and here is a password of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And after that we have two parameters that are coming from the ESP32. First is the key and second is the value part. Then we have an LED type of WS2810. After that we are defining the length of LEDs. Now I am using a strip that has 30 LEDs, and then we have a bright half. After that we are just declaring the functions so that there will be no error in the platform like a typo error. Then we have a function get preferences. In get preferences we are just getting the values of mode and color that are installed or pre-saved in the ESP. So we are getting the mode and color. After that we have a function like blink. In blink function we are just getting values from the color, then adding hash in it and then just extracting the R, G and P values and then assign it into the LEDs. After that we have a color wave. In this color wave we have like a pattern moving from left to right. After that we have a function void setup Wi-Fi. Actually this is the function that is used for the soft AP. So whenever this function is run, soft AP will be run and it will host the HTML page like text and HTML page to the IP. And in the server then we are just initializing and starting some servers like data. In data server we are just getting values. Two parameter, input message 1 and input message 2. Input message 1 is the name of the value. Suppose we have a color, and second one, suppose we have first is input message 1 we have color, and second input message 2 we are just receiving the value of the color. Then we are sending again another message of the mode. In input message 1 we are getting the mode, and in input message 2 we are getting which mode, like blink, let me see, like blink, rainbow, or these are the different mode we select. After that we are just getting these values and save this into the preferences and update the preferences. So whenever I update the preferences, these values will be updated in ESP32. Then we have a function of rainbow. In rainbow function our rainbow pattern will be appear. Then add glitter function will be like a rainbow, and some LEDs are blink like a glitter. Then we have a rainbow with glitter function. Then we have a confetti function. And these are the actual different patterns of function. We just call it the loop. So these are the function. In setup function we are just begin the serial. After that we are updating, getting the preferences value what actually ESP have saved in. After that we are just set up the Wi-Fi mode like a soft AP mode. Then we are assigning the fast LED with the pin and the LEDs. Then we just set the brightness of the LEDs. The main code will be run here, like if the mode is the variable that contains the value of the pattern that we want to run, like isn't it a rainbow, isn't it a solid wave, isn't it a juggling, isn't it a PBN or rainbow with glitter, whatever it is. So if mode is containing the rainbow, like a rainbow, alpha, beta or word, then run at the pattern of 0. Actually this will an array, there is an array of these patterns. If I will go to here, wait a second, where is it? Yes, 0 is rainbow with glitter. This is an array. So as we have an array of rainbow, glitter and confetti, we are just checking if this is an existing name, like glitter is in the mode variable, then we are just run this function. So we are assigning the G pattern as one. G pattern is one, we want glitter with the sampling. So this is it. Hopefully you would like the work, and if you have any query you can comment us below.